Hi, I'm Amanda Willingham on the SPU gymnastics team.
Amanda, your team just got back from Corvallis, Oregon for a meet where there were 4,000 people watching a tri-meet at Oregon State. How do you feel like the team did?
We did pretty good. We have a couple things that happen that we usually don't expect to happen, like a couple falls on floor, but we had amazing bar routines and we hit beam pretty well and vaults were great, so it was a pretty good weekend in all.
The team has been very consistent, has hit above 191 team points for 6 weeks in a row. What's been the key to the team's consistency?
I think just getting in the gym and working hard every day, and consistency is the key to gymnastics. So in the gym, just working on being consistent, I think plays a big part in that.
You've competed as an exhibition competitor in a couple of times this year, but this was your first in the regular rotation on the beam. You got a 9.425. Tell us a little bit about what you were feeling like before competing with that large crowd. Just how did that go, your routine?
Yeah, this is my first time to compete in actual lineup, so it was different in the nerves with the 4,000 people there, but it was, I just try to stay in the mindset that it's just like exhibition and just being calm and trusting that the work that you put in is gonna do good. So,
with such a large crowd, is your adrenaline really going, or how does that impact a performance?
It can. You have to just kind of, on beam especially, you have to focus on it's just you and the beam. Like even in practice before I went, they were like, there's a good chance that you'll actually get to be in lineup. So just even practicing at practice, putting yourself in that situation and focusing on just yourself and the beam.
How do you feel like your routine went on Friday?
It was pretty good. I hit, so I stayed on, but there's definitely room for improvement. I know I could have done better. I wasn't exactly satisfied with everything I did, but just hitting was a great feeling and good to do for my first time.
Great. Well, tell us a little bit about where you're from.
I'm from Capitan, New Mexico, which is about 3 hours south from Albuquerque. So it's we live in the mountains. It's about 7,000 feet, and yeah, it's.
You mentioned the high altitude there. You're going to Air Force this week, which is also a real high altitude. How does that impact gymnasts?
It can definitely impact. I mean, I know whenever I go home from being at sea level, doing a floor routine is a little. You have to catch your breath a little more, it feels like. But I think we train enough in the gym because we know we're going there and we know that we have to have our endurance up. So I think we're prepared for it, and also when you have your adrenaline going and everything, you have that extra.
Great. You mentioned you're from New Mexico. Why did you choose to come to Seattle Pacific?
In choosing a school, I really wanted to come to a Christian school as well as be on a gymnastics team. I just wanted to continue my love for the sport, and SPU just kind of offered everything I wanted, and I don't know, I just really love Seattle.
Great. And lastly, teams in the middle of 4 straight meets on the road. I'm just curious, how difficult is that to be on the road every weekend, not just for gymnastics, but also with academics?
Right. This will be my first time traveling besides last week, so kind of new experience for me, but kind of have to be organized and just ready to be busy, and it's exciting.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.